Hello, beautiful Pisces. Are you ready for a new week? I hope so, because here it is in all its worth, okay? It's going to come in and it's going to move stuff around, and in a good way. You may be feeling, I don't know, stuck somehow. I did mention yesterday some debris field on the ocean, the stuff that's distracting you from the flow of life, the flow of your path and your journey. So we're going to be looking at that. Okay? So we begin with the heart chakra this morning with the reading. We're going to be looking at the Seven of Swords later on. And this is like negative energy, and not only that, something sneaky is afoot, okay? And that's what I feel. I feel that it's that distraction. It's either negative self-thought or self-talk, or there's, I don't know, there's some deception going on, okay? That's getting you off your course. But right now we're going to concentrate on the heart chakra. Today is the cards that represent the work you're going to be doing this week. So obviously it's tapping into your heart, and also being smartening up to deception, the deception that's going on, the illusion. And the heart chakra is parallel to the heart, and it represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, and healing, okay? And it's the link between mind, body, and soul. So that's why it's so important. That's why we always say the heart chakra, most important. And balancing this area can take a while, but you should let it take the time that it needs, okay? And let the healing energy get through and flow freely, okay? By loving yourself and others and forgiving yourself too, you'll become more attuned to spirit. So that's definitely the message that came in. They wanted you to be attuned to spirit this week. Absolutely. Very, 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 very important. So I'm going to take from the Intuition Oracle by Farbert Zerner. Also going to be using the Tarot by them as well for today, for this reading anyway. All right. So what do we have here? The homebody. I enjoy the secure base I have made for myself and my loved ones. So it's number 40, which is number 4. Of course, there are no coincidences. Pisces. And when we turn it around, there is a beautiful image. Okay? So let's go see what this beautiful oracle has to offer you. Okay, so it says the homebody is taking her daily walk around her garden. Like her best friend the swallow, she has flown far around the world and visited many wonderful places, but has returned to her home, her favorite place in the world. And home can be something within yourself, right? It could be the heart of you, okay? It needs a bit of work, like every home does. It is not a palace or a mansion or a work of art and design, but is where she feels her best. Secure, grounded, protected from the often unpredictable and upsetting people she has learned so much about in the world outside her home. As I said yesterday, I feel that there's a lot of outside influences coming in here, Pisces. Her garden grows everything she needs to sustain herself and those she cares about. Travel has taught her that all people need to hope for the best and plan for the worst by being as self-reliant as possible. She knows beyond doubt that she is one of the luckiest people in the world to have her home, and she must do everything she can to maintain it while doing what she can to help those less fortunate than she. The swallow seems to have carried her to a blue moon on its back as a symbolic reminder that traveling once in a blue moon is still a good thing, no matter how much she loves being a homebody. After all, it sings, you do have wings like I, and wings are made to fly. She has decided to dress in her best robes to match her wings as a way of honoring the flowers and trees that bless her with their profound spiritual lessons about the seasons of life and death, their magical appearance and their fragrances. She wants them to see her at her most beautiful, the way she sees and is inspired by them every day. Her home is ringed by a balcony running all around its top floor, symbolizing that we can gain perspective on the world without necessarily leaving our home to do so. She has, however, incorporated the best practices she has observed in her travels into every aspect of her home, gardens, and philosophy of life. The homebody has no disdain for those who like to travel or even live to do it. It's just not for her at this time in her life. Tomorrow, we'll see. The heart of the matter is making your base secure is the best way to prepare for challenges that life throws at us. This means living within means, saving for a rainy day, stocking up on food, water, medicines, and other essential items so that you can endure supply line disruptions, maintaining your home and maintaining your body. Eating nutritious, healthy food and drinking pure water are not elitist luxuries or fads. They are as essential as putting the right kind of fuel and oil into a vehicle you depend on. Being a homebody does not mean that you have agoraphobia or otherwise frightened of leaving home. Making your base secure means to make your home the place where you love to be, even for extended periods of time. If your home needs improvement to make it a safe, secure, and comfortable place, then you may want to forego traveling and other expensive pastimes until you know beyond doubt that there's no place like home. So yes, they're talking about a physical place, but I feel that the biggest lesson that came in here is your heart being your home, right? So protect your heart energy. Don't let other things come in and take over, like the mind, right? Like your insecurities of the base chakra. Remember, your heart chakra knows how you feel within, and it helps the mind and the body and the soul work well. So your home base is your heart chakra. So please make sure that you take care of it. The rest of the stuff is also good for a very practical reason around the home, but yeah, definitely. So we're going to pull some tarot cards from the Zerner-Farber deck. It's been called the Instant Tarot. It's been called the Enchanted Tarot. The Fool. The Prince of Pentacles. Justice. And a High Priestess. Okay, so Pisces, these cards are speaking volumes to me because, of course, I'm very familiar with this deck. It's my first deck. Not this one, but the one I have. So, you have definitely gone on this brand new journey. You're definitely spreading your wings. You are okay. You trust the universe now to go on it. But, however, with the Prince of Pentacles, you're still feeling that you need to be careful, that you need to be deliberate, that your steps need to be carefully observed, okay, before you take them. In other words, you're not just jumping off the cliff here. There is no cliff here. There's just kind of like little mounds. Okay, so this is a different kind of journey for you. It's not just a jump off. This is like the Prince of Pentacles coming in, looking at the Fool going, okay, I know you want to go, but let's make sure that we're safe and secure. I feel this has to do with the heart chakra coming in, okay? Letting you know that you need to be secure within that energy first. The Justice card right now for me is ringing all kinds of that it's not fair. There's a lot of it's not fair coming in. It may appear that way, but I feel that with the High Priestess coming in, she's kind of letting you know that you have to go intuitively. In other words, again, through spirit guides, inner wisdom, intuition, be receptive be spiritual, meditate, go to the higher self. Justice card for me feels very of the physical world, you know. You owe me and it's equal. You know, court, court of justice, law, that kind of thing, right? An eye for an eye is what's coming in. And what is mixing up what's happening right now, it's all of the mind. It's all of the center of what is common sense, what makes sense in the world right now. And we're all conditioned differently to what that means. So an eye for an eye doesn't always work. You're going to have to go further, deeper, to clear the muck that's building up, okay? With the High Priestess. Absolutely. So let's pick 3 more cards here. The King of Hearts. Yeah. This is calm right here. There's no fear of anything. Usually the Fool, some people can feel a little, you know, the Fool. You know, usually like jumping off a cliff, you know, don't know what's there, don't know what's happening. You know, you can't see further than the cliff. But in this case, like I said, it's not that kind of journey for you. You know your heart. You know how you feel, right? There is clarity in what you're doing. You have the Sun. The King of Hearts is the kind of card that says, I'm calm in the storm. My footfalls are sure. I know where I'm going with the Prince of Pentacles. Okay? I do have clarity of what's going on. I can see it clearly between this justice, this eye for an eye attitude, right? And what's actually going on, okay? You have a clearer, it looks like they were saying here with this card, it doesn't mean that you don't see just because you're at home. There's a higher vantage point, right? She can get up here and see what's going on. She has a balcony to see higher. She also has wings. So, you can see what's going on. Okay. Right. And you can progress forward. But it has to be through the idea that you have to use your intuition. I'm going to be pushing the guidance spirituality this week. So if you have a favorite meditation to get in contact with your guides, or a nature walk, or what else are they saying? Spiritual journaling, some of you. Some of you just, wait a minute, some of you just scribble. You start doing scribbles on papers, like, you know, doodling. Yes, doodling is the word that they've given me. Thank you. You doodle. You have intuitive hits. Some of you may not know this. Some of you do. It's getting the monkey mind busy doing something else to let spiritual hits come in, because you're concentrating on the one thing. You know, when you're doodling, you're just concentrating on the doodle. Your mind kind of goes, it's funny to say, but in order almost sometimes for spirit messages to come in, your mind's got to go numb a bit. your mind of thought needs to go a little numb, and then things can come in. Okay, you let it in, you open a door. So that's good. And sometimes we call it inspiration, and we go, oh, I had this great idea. Yeah. Yeah. I was doodling. I was meditating. I was sitting quietly. Okay. So you have the Prince of Wands, but he came in reverse. Most very definitely in reverse. So I feel they're saying that the obstacles are this kind of stuff. And you have the Four of Pentacles coming in. And then at the end, the Nine of Hearts. Okay. So let's take a look at this, Pisces. Okay. Aren't these cards beautiful? Just the color palette itself, right? I mean, you know, look at this. It's so beautiful. Okay, Pisces. Let's back it up a little bit so we can have a better look. All right, so the Prince of Wands is obviously the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is the one who is charging in through obstacles, right? But because he's in reverse, I feel that maybe you're not interested in charging into these obstacles. okay? Maybe you're more interested in protecting yourself with the Four of Pentacles. You're trying to protect your energy. You're trying to protect what you already worked so hard on. You don't want to be backsliding into something. And I feel that very, very intensely. I feel that you don't want to backslide into anything. You are doing this by, I love the sun and the 9 being in line here. It's so gorgeous. It's kind of telling me that you want to focus on blessings, happiness, gratitude, the love you have in your heart. Look at all the hearts surrounding her, okay, with the heart chakra. I mean, it's perfect. You know, when in doubt, go to the heart chakra, okay? It's the one that makes you forgive, makes you, I don't know, go into softness. There's a lot of feminine energy as well in there. Less attack, more, see, this is the attack. One of the knights. Him and the Prince of Swords are so like, we're gonna shake things up, we're gonna move. And it's very masculine energy. And I love masculine energy. I have nothing against it. But this is not the time for this. This is the time to go into your heart chakra and go into your spiritual energy, because there's too much masculine energy that is being discharged. It's funny. It's actually funny. It's funny. Maybe one day I'll tell you why it's funny. But anyway, because it's a personal opinion and I won't share it here. I won't support one for the other. I support humanity. Okay? So, we're just going to look at this way. You have the Fool going down in calmness without obstacles and gratitude. So this is a very calm line. This line tells me that you are really, and it feels like, you know, they're showing me, you know that thing they say when you fall back and somebody catches you? That, is it the trust? They call it something trust. I've heard of it, but it's such a long time ago that I forget. Anyway, you fall back and they're supposed to catch you, right? I feel this is it, but this is in a spiritual sense. You're falling back into your heart chakra. You're falling back into your spirituality. Going, yeah, I know all that crap's out there, but I'm falling back into this because this is home. This is my home. Okay, this is where you are safe. It's the four, the foundation, the table legs, the 4 table legs that keep your table secure. And you have your intuition helping you move forward, protecting you from the negativity, maybe the 7 of Swords that's going to come in this afternoon, into the love, into that heart space, into the gratitude, okay? And the 9 of Cups is you, okay? The 10 is family and everybody around you. This is wish fulfillment for you, blessings for you, abundance, and I don't know, it's really counting your blessings at this point, Pisces. You're getting a lot of clarity. Like I said, I do feel that there's a spirit and mind conflict that's here. So you're going to have to work hard this week on that. Or at least it feels for me that you are working hard. For some reason, this is kind of coming in like a pain in the butt. You know, like you're going, why do I have to deal with this? I thought I was done with this. But the energy is so strong that it's kind of bullying its way into your energy field. And you are going to be working at reconnecting to what matters. Okay? So that's the work you're doing this week. And we're going to come back and look at this pesky little deceitful 7 of Swords and see how it's going to play a part in your life this week. All right? Beautiful Pisces, I'm sending you love, light, blessings, and a beautiful energy field for you to tap back into what feels good. I'm right now letting Mona and Liam surround me with their love, and it feels really nice. They're just kind of, I think I can feel the anxiety kind of like a pressure valve escape between them. And yeah, you need to do that. You need to bring your spirit guides in. I have brought them, and I am going to be talking to them and about them a lot this week. Yeah, it's important that you protect yourself. That's what they're there for. They're your team. They absolutely love you. Whether or not you know their names, you have energies and angels around you that love you unconditionally. Utilize their love, utilize their help, and yeah, leave yourself open to that. Leave yourself open to love and goodness. They will help you along. All right, Pisces. I'm going to let you go for now, and I will be back later with the Seven of Swords. Take care for now. Bye.